Detectives thought it would be a typical drug bust, but what they found even had them scratching their heads, wondering how did these suspected drug dealers get their hands on historical documents, some from the White House. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart is here with the rest of the story.
Crystal, stacks of documents, some dating back to the 1800s, have been in evidence for more than a month. Now the rightful owner was reunited with what she says are family treasures. Detectives in Roswell raided 2 homes in January, seizing items like drugs and guns, but they never expected to find something so unique with so much history, too.
No one claimed them. So whenever the detective brought them back, he started going through them and realized he had some actually pretty interesting items in his possession.
Pretty interesting, to say the least. This evidence bag held stacks of antique documents, including a German Bible, German military documents, items dating as far back as the 1800s and early 1900s. What appears to be stacks of old papers had much more meaning to Wendy Lunsford.
Did you ever think you'd get this stuff back?
No, I didn't. I'm delighted to have this back.
The items were stolen from Lunsford's family during a break-in, items left by her ancestors from Germany.
I know that this was one of my grandfather's notebooks.
Lunsford retraced her grandfather's travels of the Klondike River in his search for gold as a stampeder. While that may not hold too much value to the average person, these letters might. Letters from the White House to her deceased father, who served in World War II, were sent in 1936. A letter signed by a private secretary.
My dear Mr. Paul, the President has received your letter of January 30th with the enclosed clippings and has asked me to thank you for your birthday greetings.
Items that could never be replaced, found in a drug bust.
They're extremely special to me. You know, they may have no monetary value, but the value that they have, you know, for me, for family, is immense.
Lunsford was disappointed when she found out letters between her mother and father when her dad was serving in World War II were not in the stack of documents. She's asking if anyone comes across letters from David and Margarita Layer to call Roswell police. Crystal, back to you.
All right, thanks, Gabrielle. A 29-year-old Roswell woman was arrested during the raid for receiving stolen property, but police still don't know exactly who broke into Lunsford's home.